Hi dear students, so in the last class we discussed about our first lesson, weather, sun, air and water. So in this lesson we discussed about weather and sun and about rotation and revolution. So what do you mean by weather? Weather is a day-to-day condition of the atmosphere of a place at a given time. And weather changes is primarily due to the sun. Then we discussed about rotation and revolution. And day and night caused by rotation of the earth. Rotation means the movement of earth on its own axis is known as rotation, and it causes day and night. And the earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation, which means one day. Then revolution. Revolution can causes change in seasons. Revolution means the movement of earth around the sun is known as revolution, and the earth takes 365 and 1/4 days to complete one revolution. That means 1 year. Then it causes change in seasons. So then we discussed about season. Season means when the weather remains the same like hot or cold in a longer period of time, then it is called season. So these are the things that we already discussed in our previous class. So today we are going to study about air, then land breeze and sea breeze. Okay. So the next topic is air. So what do you mean by air? Air is a mixture of gases. So air is everywhere around us. We cannot see air, but we can feel air when it blows. And air means it's a mixture of gases. Gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, etc. So air is the mixture of such types of gases. And we need oxygen for breathing. And all living things need oxygen for breathing. Like plants. Plants are living things, but plants need carbon dioxide for making their food. They need carbon dioxide, so they take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen during photosynthesis. And we take that oxygen, and because we need oxygen for breathing. Okay, so air is a mixture of gases. Air is a mixture of gases. Air is a mixture. M-I-X-T-U-R-E. Mixture of gases. Air is a mixture of gases. And gases like oxygen. Oxygen is a type of gas. O-X-Y-G-E-N. All living things need oxygen for breathing. And another type of gas is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Then nitrogen, etc. So these are the gases present in air. So we cannot see air, but we can feel air when it blows. Sometimes the air moves very fast. Sometimes it moves gently or it moves slowly. So the fast moving air is called wind, and the gentle or slow moving air is called breeze. Okay, so what is the difference between breeze and wind? And before that, atmosphere. What do you mean by atmosphere? The blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. Blanket of air is present everywhere around us, and it is like a blanket, and it covers our atmosphere. Okay, so the blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. So air is a mixture of gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Then the next thing is atmosphere. So what is spelling of atmosphere? A-T-M-O-S-P-H-E-R-E. Atmosphere. So atmosphere means the blanket of air around the earth. The blanket of air around the earth. atmosphere. The blanket of air around the earth. The blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. Okay. So the blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. When the air moves fast, then it is called the wind, and when the air is moves slowly, then it is called the breeze. Okay. So breeze and wind. So what do you mean by wind? Fast moving air is called the wind. Fast moving air. Fast moving air is called the wind. See, sometimes the air moves very fast and sometimes it moves very slow. So the fast moving air is called the wind and the gentle moving air is called the breeze. B-R-E-E-Z-E. Breeze. So breeze means slow moving air is called the breeze, or gentle moving air is called the breeze. Okay. So gentle moving air. Moving air is called breeze. So what is the difference between wind and breeze? Fast moving air is called wind and the gentle moving air is called breeze. And what do you mean by atmosphere? The blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. The blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. And what do you mean by air? Air is a mixture of gases. Air is a mixture of gases. Okay. So the blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere, and the fast moving air is called wind and the gentle moving air is called breeze. Okay. Then the next one is how wind blows. Fast moving air is called wind. So we can feel wind when it blows. And how the wind blows? So the wind blows due to heat of sun. Because when the sun shines brightly during the day and during daytime, the land gets heated and the hot air, the air becomes hot, heated and then rises up. Okay, heats up and rises. That time, the warm air above the land rises and the cool air from somewhere near or rushes to take the place. So in this way, wind blows. Okay. So when we consider our land during daytime, the sun shines brightly, so the land heats up. The land gets heated up. Then that time the heated or the hot air, the warmer air is lighter than cool air. So the warmer air or the hot air heats up and rises, and at that time the cool air from somewhere near or rushes to take the place, and in such way the wind blows. And the next one is, what do you mean by land breeze and sea breeze? Sea breeze. So what do you mean by sea breeze? So how the wind blows? during the daytime, the land is heated up. The land during the daytime, the sun shines brightly, and the land gets heated up, and the air above the land, is hot, and the warmer air rises, or the air becomes heated up and rises. The hot air rises up. At that time, the cool air from somewhere near or far rushes to take this space, and is called, in this way, the wind blows. And the next one is sea breeze and land breeze. So what do you mean by sea breeze? So sea breeze occurs during the daytime, because during the daytime land gets heated easily as compared to water. So that time the hot air above the land heated up and rises. In that time the cold air from the seawater, it comes on the land and takes fill the space left by the rising hot air. So that is known as sea breeze. So sea breeze means, so you take your textbook, page number 127. Here is the picture showing sea breeze. So here sea breeze occurs during daytime, and during daytime the sun shines brightly during the day, and that time the land gets heated easily, or the land heated faster as compared to water or sea. In that time the air above the land heated up and the hot air rises. At that time the spaces become left, and in that time the cool air from the sea, moves towards the land to fill the space left by the rising hot air. So to fill this space, and it is called sea breeze. Okay, so it is called sea breeze. Then land breeze occurs during night time. So during daytime land is heated faster as compared to sea. In that way, during night time or at night time, the water heated faster as compared to land, like this. So during night time or at the night time, the seawater is warmer as compared to land around, and in that time the hot air above the water heated up and rises. In that time the cool air from the land moves towards the seawater and fill the space left by the hot air, and it is called land breeze. So these are the difference between sea breeze and land breeze. So you just take your textbook and read the portions very well. Okay. So now I will read the text, and you take the textbook, page number 126, and here today we start with air. So take the portion air and look at your textbook and listen carefully. So air is found around us. Air is a mixture of gases. Air contains oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, dust, smoke and water vapor. So air is a mixture of gases, and it also contains water vapor, dust, smoke and other particles. The blanket of air around the earth is known as the atmosphere. So what do you mean by atmosphere? The blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. When air is pleasant and gentle, it is known as breeze. So the gentle moving air is known as breeze, or the slow moving air is known as breeze. Sometimes the air moves fast, sometimes it moves slowly or gently. So the gentle moving air is called breeze. When air moves with wind. So the fast moving air is called wind. Fast and strong wind is known as a storm. Okay, so sometimes the air is moves very fast and very strongly and it is called storm. So the fast and strong wind is known as a storm. S-T-O-R-M, storm. Then the next portion, how winds blow. When the sun shines brightly during the day, the land gets heated up. The air above the land also gets warm. Warm air is lighter than cold air and therefore it rises. As the warm air above the land rises, the cold air from somewhere near or far rushes to take its space. This is how winds blow. Look at the picture to understand how this happens. So how wind blows? During the daytime, the sun shines brightly. At that time, the land gets heated up and the air above the land is also gets warm or gets heated faster. So the hot air is lighter than the cool air. So the lighter air, that means the hot air heated up and rises. At that time, the cool air from somewhere that is near or far moves towards the space left by the rising hot air. So in this way, winds blow. Then the next portion is how sea breeze blows during the day. So let's look at your textbook. We have learned that during the day, land gets heated faster as compared to water. So during the daytime, the sun shines very brightly. At that time, the land gets heated very fastly, and the land gets heated faster as compared to water. When the land is hot, the air above is heated up and rises. When the land gets heated, so the air is also get heated up. And the air is comparatively cooler. The water is comparatively cooler. The cool air above the sea moves towards the land to fill the space left by the rising hot air. This is how the cold sea breeze blows from the sea to the land during the day to bring the temperature on the land down. This is the reason for coastal areas not being very hot. So during the daytime, the land gets heated very faster, or the land gets heated faster as compared to water. At that time, the hot air above the land rises and the cold air from the sea moves towards the land and it is known as sea breeze. Okay, so sea breeze occurs during daytime. Understood? Then the next portion, how land breeze blows during the night. So land breeze occurs during the night. At night, the sea water is warmer as compared to the land around. So during the daytime, the land is warmer as compared to water, but during the night time, the water or the sea is warmer as compared to land. This is because water takes a longer time to cool down as compared to land. As the sea is warmer, the air from it is heated up and rises. When the sea gets warmer, then the air above the sea is also get heated up and warmer. Then the cool air above the land moves in to take its place when the hot air above the seawater rises up. When that time, the cool air from the land moves towards the sea and it takes its place. So it is called land breeze. Thus during the night, a cool land breeze blows from the land to the sea to bring the sea temperature down. The sea breeze during the day and the land breeze during the night do not allow, look at your textbook, allow very cold winters or very hot summers in areas near the sea. This is the effect of breeze and wind on weather. So these are the difference between sea breeze and land breeze. Okay. So air is a mixture of gases and The blanket of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. Then sea breeze and land breeze. Sea breeze occurs during the daytime and land breeze occurs during the night time. Sea breeze means movement of cool air from seawater to land. And land breeze means movement of cool air from land to seawater. Okay, so that's called, that's the difference between sea breeze and land breeze. Okay, so the next portion is water. So water is essential, an important thing as we need to live. Okay. So the earth is the only planet that life exists because due to the presence of air and water. So the water exists in 3 states. So in this portion we are going to study about different states of water. So which are the states of water? Water exists in 3 states: solid, liquid and gas. Okay, ice is a state of water. Ice is a solid state of water. Then water is the liquid state. Water vapor is the gas state. So which are the 3 states of water? States of water. There are 3 states of water. The 3 states of water are solid. S-O-L-I-D. Solid. Then liquid. L-I-Q-U-I-D. Liquid. And the third state is gas. G-A-S. So these are the 3 states of water: solid, liquid and gas. So ice is the solid state of water. So which is the solid state of water? Ice. Ice is the solid state of water and water is the liquid state of water. The gas state of water is water vapor. Water vapor is the gaseous state of water. So these are the 3 states of water. Which are the 3 states of water? Solid, liquid and gas. Ice is the solid state of water. Water is the liquid state. Water vapor is the gaseous state. Okay. So you write the states of water in your classroom. Then we are going to study about changes states of water. When we heat ice, then it changes to water. When we heat water, then it changes to water vapor. Okay, when we heat ice, it becomes water. It changes to water. When we heat water, boil water, then it changes to water vapor. Okay, so in this way water changes its states. When we heat ice, it changes to water. Then again we heat water, then it changes to water vapor. Here ice is a solid state of water. When we heat solid state, it becomes liquid. So when we heat ice, then it changes to water, which means when we heat solid state of water, then it changes to its liquid state. So solid changes to liquid on heating. Then when we heat water, that means liquid state of water. When we heat liquid, then it changes to water vapor. It is the gaseous state of water. Okay, so solid changes to liquid on on heating and liquid changes to gas on heating. Okay, so next we move to study about evaporation. Before that, which are the three states of water? Solid, liquid and gas. Solid, liquid and gas. These are the three states of water. Ice is the solid state, water is the liquid state, water vapor is the gaseous state of water. Then the next topic is evaporation. So what is the spelling of evaporation? Evaporation. What do you mean by evaporation? Evaporation means water changing into water vapor is known as evaporation. When we heat water, it changes to water vapor and that process is called evaporation. Okay. So what is the process of water changing into water vapor? Water changing into water changing into water vapor. Water changing into water vapor on heating. On heating is known as evaporation. So what do you mean by evaporation? It's a process by which water changing into water vapor on heating is known as evaporation. Then the factors that influence the rate of evaporation are temperature, wind and humidity. Okay, so when evaporation increases with increasing temperature and when stronger the wind, then the evaporation is higher. Then the more humidity, lesser the evaporation. Okay, so which are the factors that influence the rate of evaporation? It's temperature, then wind and humidity. So these are the three factors that influence the rate of evaporation. When temperature increases, evaporation is also increases. And when the wind is strong, then the rate of evaporation is also higher. Then when the humidity is higher, then evaporation is lesser, which means evaporation decreases. The rate of evaporation decreases with increasing humidity. Okay, so these are the three factors which influence the rate of evaporation: temperature, wind and humidity. So what do you mean by evaporation? Water changing into water vapor on heating is known as evaporation, and the factors that influence the rate of evaporation are temperature, wind and humidity. Are you understood? So let's take your textbook, page number 128, and look at your textbook. Water. Water exists in three states: solid, liquid and gas. When we hang washed clothes in the sun, they dry. Sunlight heats the water in the wet cloth, changing it into water vapor through the process of evaporation. When we wash our clothes and hang to the sun, and they dry, and the sunlight heated the water present in the wet cloths through the process of evaporation. This water vapor goes in the air, and the process of water changing into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. So what do you mean by evaporation? The process of water changing into water vapor on heating is called evaporation. And evaporation is a continuous process that happens all the time or at all places. The rate of evaporation varies with the following factors. So which are the factors which influence the rate of evaporation? Temperature, wind and humidity. So temperature means temperature. The higher the temperature, the higher the rate of evaporation. Lower the temperature, lower the rate of evaporation. Which means rate of evaporation increases with increase in temperature and the rate of evaporation decreases with decrease in temperature. Then wind. The stronger the wind, the higher the rate of evaporation. When the wind is stronger, then the evaporation is higher. Humidity. Humidity is the more the humidity, the lesser the evaporation. When the rate of evaporation increases with the decrease in humidity. Okay, so these are the things that we discussed today. So today we discussed about air, how winds blow, how sea breeze blows during the day, then how land breeze blows during the night, then the different states of water and the factors that influence the rate of evaporation. So which are the factors that influence the rate of evaporation? It's temperature, wind and humidity. Temperature, wind and humidity. So what do you mean by evaporation? The process by which water changing into water vapor on heating is known as evaporation. The process by which water changing into water vapor is known as evaporation, and the factors that influence the rate of evaporation is temperature, wind and humidity. Okay. Then the next portion, condensation and precipitation and water cycle. Then impurities of water, purification of water, underground water. So that's all things that we will discuss in our next class. So you read your textbook more and more times, and the text reading is very important. And if you you read your text carefully, and if you have any doubts, ask me and do your homework properly and send to my WhatsApp. Okay students, today let's wind up our class and we will meet with another class tomorrow. So have a nice day. Thank you.